With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Denver Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now it's Wilson. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And that's going to be caught by Sutton. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Wilson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles, knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, but sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Williams is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
From back at the 3 now. This is 3rd and goal. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 3-yard line again, they'll try and punch it in here on 3rd and goal. Now Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against an interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Right back to Dobbins on first. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, second down. The Ravens sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they come in on a good run, winners of 5 of their last 7.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he's got some space here. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield, because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Baron Browning charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. He'll look to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Okuobu now. On the move past the 40. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 39 yards. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Pollard. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Wilson to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing is Wilson. this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of first. He'll go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be 4th down. The kick by McManus is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. And now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our dads right now. What did they always say when they were throwing us the ball? Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it. That had the feeling of not happening there on that play, that he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punt's coming in, I don't have a return punch, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead at you.
It really is. You try and get that peak to know where they are about whether you should fair catch it or not, but sometimes you just have to have a sense, a feeling, and just have to make sure, number one, though, you catch the ball and put it away.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
But we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a 1st down.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things going in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight, and that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
On 1st down, Wilson. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. 24 yards the gain there. Another 1st down as well.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Getting in there for the tackle, Marcus Williams. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. They give it off here to the tight end. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Bring it over to the offense, boys. Let's stop here.
They'll run it with Williams. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Javonte Williams with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have moved out in front. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 10-3. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Back to throw again. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing quickly for Mark Andrews. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a 2nd defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll look to throw again. Yet again, targeting and fighting Mark Andrews. So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
2nd and 4. Able to locate Andrews here on the out route. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Open man is Duvernay. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw here.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be an even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Wilson. And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. It's third and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And they throw it incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now drawing the starting field position is facing 4th down.
The kick by McManus is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3.
Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession. It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. 40 yards on the ground for him so far.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a first down. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
Dobbins running out of the gun. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Keep it rolling, fellas. Keep it rolling, boys. Keep it rolling. Emo, baby. 19 light. Keep them moving. Yeah. 70 light.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. Now they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he stopped immediately there. On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
We're in Baltimore, 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. Another run here with Dobbins. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Three quarters in the books. So here comes Justin Tucker in a big spot. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Tucker's kick is good. And they will cut the lead back down to a touchdown now at 13-6. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
And there's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
From the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. You ready for a Captain Obvious comment?
Let's go. Go with it, please.
He had the 5 picks last week. He's got to be much more pleased. Just the 1 interception. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And not only is he pleased, his entire team is. Because throwing those 5 interceptions affects everyone. That's extra work for your defense and not enough possessions for your offense. He's flipped that ratio around in this game.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A very solid gain of 27. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Up the middle, it's Williams. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. It was Chuck Clark coming up to make the tackle. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wilson. This one swung out to Williams. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. To throw is Wilson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. 2 yards is the pickup. And that'll be good for Woods and their first. They had to get it away from the end zone somewhat, but still a long way to go.
Had to start somewhere. That's probably the best outcome possible.
Back to throw. Connecting with Andrews. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Okay, ready?
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
The win for the Broncos seemingly assured. They go down to a knee. easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. The win for the Broncos, seemingly assured. They go down to a game. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle.
The coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Baker going to throw this right away. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
2nd and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day. And I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it. He's giving me the evil eye, folks. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 30. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. This is caught. Touchdown. Kyle Pitts, 30 yards. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Well done. You've defeated this Ultimate Challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Thank you, Coach. This challenge begins in the 2nd quarter with 3 minutes to go. Tie game, 7-7. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. And it's knocked away and incomplete. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Oh, he's got Hester complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Here's Mayfield. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Kyle Pitts, 23 yards for the touchdown. And his guys are going to take the lead. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't...
Hey, folks, it's the Coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
So for this challenge, we're in the 4th quarter with 3 minutes to go. You lead by a touchdown. Your opponent has the ball right at midfield. 1st and 10. From midfield now, here's Trubisky. That's into the hands of his running back, McFarland. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now it's Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage. And that throw had no shot.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Here we go. It's Trubisky on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. To throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky over the middle, complete. It's Johnson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Throwing here, Trubisky. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to Well, the Steelers, they're ready to rock on 1st and 10. Now Trubisky. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Now Trubisky to throw. He gets it to Sims, complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now it's Trubisky. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
That's complete to his tight end flyer move. And he is going to have the Steelers 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. After the sack on 1st down, Trubisky completing it to the right side. Johnson. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Here's Trubisky. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've not... So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Trubisky will throw. He'll swing that out, complete to McFarland. So he stopped for no gain, and that'll make it 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. From the shotgun is Trubisky. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been... So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Trubisky to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. On 2nd down, McFarland. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Fourth down. Here's Trubisky. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember... So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Trubisky. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And they end
into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by the 6-time Pro Bowler Eric Allen. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day. And I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it. And he's giving me the evil eye, folks. They'll check this down to McFarland. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And play is stopped here. Timeout. And the Steelers, they're ready to rock on 1st and 10. From midfield now, here's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. A 2nd and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day. And I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it. And is giving me the evil eye, folks. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. Well, they pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he is going to have the Steelers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sims. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, it's Trubisky. Open man, completes it to Claypool. And he takes this just a few yards shy. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky. His throw incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Trubisky's throw there hauled in by Claypool. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Trubisky to throw again. He rifles one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Now it's Trubisky. On the right side, this is Miller. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard. Now Trubisky to throw. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver. And it results in an incomplete pass.
They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Nicely done. Another one up. Another. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Trubisky will throw. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Now Trubisky.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They run for it with Harris. And now a fumble. The ball's out. Congratulations on yet another victory. And you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis. Brandon.
We will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're ahead by 4. Your opponent has the ball on their side of the field, and it's 1st and 10. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. The give up the middle to Johnson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll go as a... Up the middle, Johnson. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Wilson. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Baker going to throw this right away. He's got him in, complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And give him a gain of 37. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's got Hester complete. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
And that'll just about do it for us.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. To finish this out, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're down a field goal. Your opponent has possession at your 40 as we get set here, 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. From the 36, Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defense.
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And this is picked up by the defense. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Rodgers to throw. That's into the hands of Gafford, complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. They'll go with Jones. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Now a first down carry, it's Hill. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. Great effort by Derwin James on the stop. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. That's into a crowd and intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A give up the gut to Hill. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Tunyon's got it on the out route. They'll get it inside the 20. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Okay, so you won't be going. The Packers offense here, ready to go on 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Hill. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Hill one more time. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. 2 running plays go backwards. So what's the call on 3rd and 13 now? Rodgers going to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. On the delay, Jones. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Rodgers' throw complete here on target to Tunyon. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So first and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Rodgers. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. A 2nd and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day. And I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it. He's giving me the evil eye, folks. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Now Rodgers. Able to find Lazard. Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select replay challenge. And now the offense getting set. 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select a The Packers offense here, ready to go on 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
That is certainly one.
And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. To throw is Rodgers. The throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a 1st down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. On 1st down, Rodgers toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day. And I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it. And he's giving me the evil eye, folks. Down inside the 10. All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it, though. You can replay the challenge. And now the offense getting set. 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Hill. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's not going to get the first down. He had to get to the 30, but he's a yard or two short. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower start difficulty if you can. And so this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. Jones hit and the ball's out. It's going the other way. Dashing through the snow. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one. The Packers offense here, ready to go on 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. A 2nd and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day. And I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it. He's giving me the evil eye, folks. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Now Rodgers. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And this one complete to Gafford. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this challenge, but hey, the good news, losses don't count against you, so give it another shot. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. On play action. Now Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Here's 2nd and a yard. Rodgers now to throw. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.